The heroes and victims of September 11th are remembered at Ladera Rancho's Hero Run.
We take a look at diverse cultures around the world right here in Orange County.
The community of Tustin gathers for some friendly competition around and about Orange County news starts right now. Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Around and About Orange County News. I'm Jeanette Duran.
And I'm Tao Ta. Welcome to our first show of the semester.
Recent school threats have some Orange County officials on high alert. I have the report. In the past week, 2 Orange County schools have received threatening emails. Fountain Valley High School received an email from a student's account on a Wednesday morning alleging that explosives were hidden in the school, and the student would show up with an assault rifle to shoot any survivors. Bomb squad and canines came into play, but nothing was found. The student, who has not been identified, has denied sending the email and has been very cooperative with the investigation. On Monday morning, an Aliso Viejo Catholic school that serves 800 students from preschool through middle school canceled classes until Wednesday due to an unspecified threat that was received via email. Officials and staff declined to discuss the nature of the threat, but sent deputies to the campus immediately to begin an investigation. Authorities have no comment on whether the 2 incidents were related. Although it seems like this could have been a false threat, the Sheriff's Department are taking no chance in leading the investigation with further precaution. Reporting from Aliso Viejo for Around and About Orange County News, I'm Jeanette Duran. If you have any information regarding who sent these emails, please contact your local police department. The terrorist group ISIS, or ISIL, has been a threat to the United States for a while now, but it was just last month that a group posted a gruesome video on YouTube showing the beheading of American journalist James Foley. The video made a great impact, capturing the attention from millions of people around the world. About a week after the first video was released, another video surfaced, showing the beheading of a second American, Stephen Sotloff. A week later, a third video was released. This time, a British journalist was the target. President Obama says, and I quote, "We will hunt down terrorists who threaten our country. Wherever they are, this is a core principle of my presidency. If you threaten America, you will find no safe haven."
There are many ways to run for a good cause. I'll give you an insight on how the 9/11 Heroes Run is helping to bring the community together to remember this special day. For more than 400 walkers and runners who gathered at South Orange County's Ladera Ranch community, Sunday was an opportunity to inspire action and remember the heroes at the Travis Manion Foundation 9/11 Heroes Run.
The foundation was created about 7 years ago after my friend Travis was killed in action. He was in 2007, in April 2007.
Since then, the Travis Manion Foundation's mission to assist the nation's veterans and the families of fallen heroes started off small with Manion's last words, "If not me, then who?"
Today and this weekend, there are about 50 races all around the nation. So all local communities are getting together to remember 9/11, to remember our heroes, remember the people that serve us every day, these local firefighters, police, EMTs, and then just your everyday person that does things for other people. Say, hey, let's never forget.
So this vehicle we have, like I said, and we've toured to different events such as today. We're privileged to come out here and share it with you guys. And it's actually a remembrance of those people that served for us and that died with the ultimate sacrifice.
I'm Tao Ta reporting from Around and About Orange County News.
The Heroes Run will continue to remember the fallen heroes of our country. An 11-year-old girl was hospitalized in critical condition after being struck by a car in the city of Anaheim. She was on her way to school early Wednesday morning when the incident occurred. The driver of the vehicle stopped about a block away from the scene. No arrests have been made, but this incident is still under investigation.
The historic Santa Ana High School celebrated their 125th anniversary. I was there to bring you the details of their event. High School was founded in 1889, making it the oldest school in Orange County. It is a historic part of the community. It holds and will continue to make great memories of past, present, and future generations. On September 6, 2014, they celebrated their 125th anniversary. Present students joined the celebration. Cheerleaders showed off their best moves. The band performed the original piece by Louis Armstrong, When the Saints Go Marching In, and the choir sang the well-known Santa Ana High School alumni Bill Medley song, The Time of My Life. This was followed by old alumni giving speeches, as well as the present Santa Ana High School principal, Julian Funny.
It has been a wonderful experience. This is my 7th year as a principal, and each year I come and love this place more and more. There's such a rich tradition, a rich sense of community, and our alumni love the school, our current students love the school, and it's just something that you don't see often in a lot of high schools. It is really a special place.
This could be long because I've had the time of my life. No, I never felt this way before.
Afterwards, old alumni dating back to the 1930s were welcomed inside to view the newly improved school.
So here I am celebrating the 125th anniversary with Santa Ana High School's mascot, Sammy and Sally. Reporting for Round and About Orange County News, Jeanette Duran.
It was great being among the older alumni, and as the saying goes, once a saint, always a saint. The West Nile virus has poisoned parts of Orange County, resulting in 3 deaths and a reported 91 infections. The reason Orange County has become the national center of West Nile virus infections. Officials report that the spread of this disease has been at its highest compared to the past years. However, county officials have scheduled a West Nile pesticide throughout Santa Ana for the upcoming week. Residents are urged to wear bug spray outside from dusk till dawn.
The Ice Bucket Challenge was a viral phenomenon on social media. Let's take a look into the report that Claudia Buccio prepared for us.
Ice Bucket Challenge, hashtag ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, and hashtag StrikeOutALS. People from all over the world embrace the cause towards awareness on amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, abbreviated as ALS, and created a splashing summer trend. Celebrities, athletes, politicians, and inventors are only a part of the massive participant. Pete Frates is largely responsible for the ice bucket sensation. The 29-year-old baseball captain was diagnosed 2 years ago, and he simply set the goal to spread consciousness for research towards ALS.
Basically, ALS is amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, and most people think of it as Lou Gehrig's disease. And basically, it's a chronic, progressive, degenerative nervous disorder where the upper and motor neurons that control our ability to move our voluntary and involuntary muscles collapse. So literally, people can no longer speak, eat, walk, do some of the basic things that we take for granted because their body is no longer able to function. The tragedy is that the mind stays completely intact. The mind is aware that the body's failing, and it becomes trapped inside a body that no longer works.
The Ice Bucket Challenge has raised approximately more than $100 million in donations. Here I am accepting the Ice Bucket Challenge. Since I'm conscious about the water drought, I'm using salt water instead. And I nominate all of you to understand ALS, spread awareness, and donate. I'm Claudia Buccio, reporting from Newport Beach for Around and About Orange County News.
If you want to get involved, just go online to www.aoc.org alsa.org. Orange County homeowners are about to dive into pools of rocks and dirt. Santa Margarita's water district ban restricts pool owners from filling up new foundations with water unless construction has already begun or was approved before this ban. Residents who don't comply face fines up to $500 per day, along with misdemeanor charges and 30 days in jail. This ban is an attempt to help California's water shortage during this drought, although many residents argue that this is a threat to the economy and will leave pool contractors out of work. Now we will head over to our entertainment segment where Claudia Buccio will show us some events around Orange County.
Thanks, Tao. That's right. I'm Claudia Buccio, and here's our weekly dose of Orange County entertainment. As the warm summer weather is coming to an end, Tao Ta gives us a report on the gusts of wind that are approaching Dana Point's Pirate Festival.
There is no better way to experience the Toshiba Tall Ships Festival than by sailing aboard a tall ship to engage in the wondrous possibilities at sea among the windy weather and rocky seas. At its 30th anniversary, the Toshiba Tall Ships Festival is the Ocean Institute's premier annual event, where thousands gather at Dana Point's scenic harbor to see and feel how it is to live 2 days in the life of a pirate.
Really everything, explore. I mean, it's a great opportunity. You definitely have to go on board the tall ships. You know, I mean, we're very fortunate to have two, but there aren't very many here on the West Coast. So to have an event like this where you can have more than just one here at one time, definitely get out there and see the tall ships.
And the festival has educated us all about the history of pirates. From being a part of the performance to observing the excitement from afar, the festival has it all for adults and children of all ages. On land, the Grass Park hosts a fun-filled variety of festival activities that include amazing dance performances, tasty food for the festival goers, and one-of-a-kind items to purchase in various booths. Yet the seas is where the festivities begin. With a spectacular view of the tall ships, visitors can see and hear the excitement from the explosive cannon battles on deck, or listen to captivating storytellers tell of their experience on the sea. But the thrill in the life of a pirate does not end on the plank.
Well, you know, you take on a sense of history the minute you put on a uniform that's a little tight and a little too hot, because we use everything authentically to what the actual people wore and used. It's weighs a lot more than you think. It's a lot thicker than you think, and very uncomfortable. And you kind of assume the role, I think, once you understand the script and what you're trying to teach. And we have so many good people that are history buffs as well as experts that bring it alive for us before we even get to present it. So by the time we get to present it, we pretty much are in character.
To be closer to the experience of life on the seas as Smith, visitors can gain a hands-on experience and participate in knot-tying races or witness the spectacular art of traditional rope work. Here at the festival, escort cruises provide guests with a shorter at-sea experience aboard a motorized vessel. Visitors will experience the sights, smells, and sounds of a real working tall ship. And it's all to treasure history. The festival highlights the community's rich cultural heritage and brings us back in time to educate and inform the community of the importance of understanding history. Beware though, opposing captains may show you no mercy during the cannon battles. For the past 30 years, the Toshiba Tall Ships Festival has been drawing thousands to Dana Point's beautiful harbor. In just 2 days, visitors will see a real-life enactment of how it is to be a pirate on these seas and go aboard one of these ships as the one I'm standing here today, where the adventure awaits. I'm Tao Tao reporting from around and about Orange County News.
Thank you, Tao, for keeping us updated on some end-of-the-summer activities. The popular dance competition, So You Think You Can Dance, has awarded an Orange County native as a finalist for this season. Jessica Richens is a Yorba Linda resident who won 3rd place this past week. The 18-year-old performed 9 routines with a variety of dance styles. Richens will participate with the other top 10 performers in a 70-stop national and Canadian tour starting on October 1st. Tao Tao brings us to one destination that offers a whole lot of international bites.
When flying is out of the question, a trip to the Orange International Street Fair makes traveling much easier. For the past 41 years, people from all over the globe come to these fairgrounds to cook and provide their signature foods. With over 15 streets representing various countries, a variety of delicious bites from Greece to Australia shows just what food can do to bring people of many nations together while giving back to a good cause. I spoke to Stephanie Fitzpatrick, who had this to say about the charitable contributions that their organization provides.
Our biggest thing is nationally, we help disabled children by providing them with physical therapy, all the medical care they need, no charge to them. We also are very heavily involved with veterans. In fact, my husband is a veterans chairman of our lodge. But basically what this fundraiser does is it raises money for us to give out to our local community. It's not only for veterans, but it's for scholarships for children. We're the #2 leader in scholarships next to the U.S. government, the Aaoc organization.
And that's not all the fair offers. For no entry fee, visitors can see a live performance or walk around the circle and browse for hidden trinkets or see live entertainment. Throughout the day, it's hard not to take a look at what these food vendors are serving, especially when all this trip requires is not a passport. Rather, a bit of legwork will do just fine, and it's all to give back to a good cause. The funds, all of which are raised for a church, school, or the Little League, surely brings people together from different backgrounds and walks of life, all to support the little things that bring a community together. So before you decide to take a trip for this Labor Day weekend, be sure to head on over to the Orange International Street Fair. Here, you'll get the chance to be abroad in many places at once, and it's likely that you'll find a country you feel close at home with. As the day goes by, get ready for long lines to form, and that is not surprising here, as the fair here has been serving the community for over several years now. When you get here, get ready to try foods from all over around the globe, and that's where you can come here and try, and that is at the Orange International Street Fair, which you should definitely come and take a look. I'm Tao Ta, reporting from around and about Orange County News.
The Orange International Street Fair seems like one of those events you don't want to miss. Thanks again, Tao. The Concept Music and Art Festival was held this past Saturday, September 6th in downtown Santa Ana. The day was filled with all original music, art, and clothing. The 12-hour-long event was free to the public, and all the proceeds went to the nonprofit organization Waste Not OC. Event contributors are already looking forward to another successful festival. That wraps up this week's entertainment news. Let's get back to the ladies at the news desk.
A California Highway Patrol helicopter was hit by a laser beam Wednesday night in Anaheim. The pilot of the chopper went looking for the alleged suspect. Police from the cities of Orange and Anaheim helped in the search, which was focused on a mobile home park in Anaheim near Lewis Street. A few people were briefly detained but later released due to lack of evidence. There were no injuries on board the chopper. Skating is fun. Helping children is even better. I will take you up on a ride to the Next Up Foundation benefit party. The Next Up Foundation is a program that resides in Southern California. It was started by people who found an escape and a way to give back to the community through skateboarding. Their mission is simple: to enhance the lives of the youth through skateboarding. These children are taken on a ride that leads them to self-improvement and a numerous amount of accomplishments.
Basically, the idea is to help give kids a positive role models and positive influences towards getting a good lifestyle and, staying away from gangs and drugs and all the...
The mentors get involved in the children's lives in many ways other than teaching them to skate. They provide after-school and summer mentoring programs. They implement life skills, guidance, equipment, and a safe place to learn and grow. The founders of Up Next are all about giving back and being selfless. And when the budget gets tight, the community, volunteers, and sponsors get together to organize benefit parties as such. They donate money in order to give the children everything and more the foundation guarantees. The day consisted of various bands and live entertainment. Local artists stopped by for live painting, as well as local restaurants that provided food, giving all proceeds to the foundation. Sponsors donated various gifts such as skateboards, clothing, and shoes that served for silent auctions and raffles. It was so good seeing all the community gather up for a great cause. I'm Jeanette Duran, reporting for Around and About Orange County News. If you would like like to donate or find out ways to get involved, feel free to visit nextupfoundation.org. The FBI is now investigating a recent iCloud hack, now known as Celebgate, among other names, which is responsible for multiple leaked nude photos of such high-profile actresses and celebrities like Jennifer Lawrence and Kate Upton. The identity of the hacker is still unknown, prompting FBI involvement into the matter. Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, has recently made a statement saying that the Apple is looking into the matter and working on making the iCloud more secure to avoid similar events in the future. And up next, Caesar will bring us an action-packed sports segment. Caesar?
Thank you, ladies. Hello, everyone. I'm Cesar Castaneda, and I'm here to catch you up on what's going on in Orange County sports. First on deck, let's start with some Halo baseball. Not only has the weather in Orange County been hot recently, but so has its professional baseball team. The Angels have been on fire lately and have been torching their opponents as of late with stellar offense and shutdown pitching. The Halos recently locked up the American League West title and their playoff berth since 2009. Led by All-Star MVP Mike Trout and power hitter Albert Pujols, Anaheim produces one of the best lineups in Major League Baseball along with the best record. Mixed that with some solid pitching from players like Jerry Weaver, C.J. Wilson, and surprise rookie stud Matt Shoemaker, the Angels look prime and ready for a deep playoff push. We will certainly keep you updated as the season progresses. After months of recreation, a new sport has made its debut in the city of Tustin.
Pepper Tree Park has playgrounds, baseball fields, and now the city of Tustin has provided 2 bocce ball courts adjacent to the senior center.
It is really a great social sport. It was derived in Italy, and it's really big in Europe and those countries. It just has a little bit of competition in it because, again, you're trying to get your ball closest to the little ball. But the big thing about it is young people can participate in it, older people can participate in it. So it's a really good social kind of game to bring people together.
The day started with snacks and refreshments for the attendees, followed by gifts and the cutting of the red ribbon. The sport is designed to bring the youth and the seniors together to become more active and more social. This has a lot of meaning, not only to the senior center, but to the entire community.
It feels great to have the courts in Tustin. We're going to get a lot of use out of them. Our senior center is going to get a lot of use out of them. The bocce ball clubs will get a lot of use out of them. And the citizens in general will get a lot of use out of them. It's a great game. It's a social game. It really promotes one of our missions, which is health and wellness and socialization. And that's one of our missions as a Park and Recreation Department.
Reporting for Around About Orange County News, I'm Edwin Melendez.
Make sure you head over to Pepper Tree Park to try out this sport. And now we shift things onto the football field. The Orange County Register has released its high school power rankings for the upcoming football season. According to the OC Varsity Hot 150, which lists 150 of the top prospects to watch throughout the season, top-notch talent is flooding the Orange County high school football scene. With that being said, many of the same familiar schools are once again ranked at the top. Coming in at number 5 is Santa Margarita, followed by Orange Lutheran at number 4, Mission Viejo at number 3, or neighbors across the street at Mater Dei come at number 2, and rounding out the top 5 at number 1 is the Servite Friars, who will be led by first-time All-Country quarterback Travis Walker. It should definitely be an exciting season for Orange County High School prep football. Saddleback has added the presence of a veteran leadership to his football team in this season. Matt Sprouse, a battle-tested veteran, recently joined the ranks of the Gauchos football. As a U.S. Army sergeant, Sprouse was deployed twice overseas to Iraq and is now looking to take on a new type of battle as a free safety on the gridiron. In Iraq, Sprouse used his instinct and leadership to save his platoon commander from what could have been a tragic incident. He now plans to transfer those instincts onto the football field when he goes to battle with the teammates every Saturday. Best of luck to Sergeant Sprouse, and we once would like to thank all of our veterans for their service. Well, that's all I have for everyone today at the edition of AAOC Sports. I'll toss it back to the girls at the main desk.
That wraps up this week's edition of Around and About Orange County News. Thank you so much for watching.
And be sure to check out our Spanish show, Noticiero Latino del Condado de Orange, and check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/AAOC.NLCO. See you next time.
Bye now.